Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be preparing kimchi easy recipe. Let's start with the ingredients. We have this one large napa cabbage. It's about 1.5 kilograms. And then 1/4 cup iodine-free sea salt or kosher. This one. Water. This is a drinking water. And then 1 tablespoon grated garlic. So it's like about 5 to 6 cloves of garlic. 1 teaspoon grated peeled fresh ginger, which we'll do later. 1 teaspoon granulated sugar. 2 tablespoons fish sauce, or you may use salted shrimp paste, or 3 tablespoons water. And I'll be using this red pepper flakes. I'll just use 1 tablespoon just to make it mild. So if you want to have more spicier, you can use 5 tablespoons. Next is this Korean or this white radish. I only need 8 ounces and I'll cut it into match sticks. And lastly is the 4 medium scallions, trimmed and cut into 1 inch per piece. So all of the ingredients are fresh. The cutting board and knife. This is already clean. A large bowl. Gloves. So don't you worry, these gloves are not like it will leave the blue color in the food. Plate and something to weigh the kimchi down, like a jar or a can of beans. So this one we'll be using at the top of this jar, this mason jar. So this mason jar can accommodate 1.5 liters. So this one we'll be putting it inside the jar when there is already the kimchi, or push it down for the fermentation. We will be using also this plate. So we'll be putting the jar here during the fermentation. So first, let's start preparing the ingredients. So I'm now ready and I'm in my gloves now. I'll be washing the cabbage or the napa cabbage first before we cut it into lengthwise. So this is now the napa cabbage, the Chinese cabbage. We'll be washing it here. Turn some dirt. After this, we'll be cutting the cabbage lengthwise, 3 cm quarters. Cut the boards from each piece, and then cut each quarter crosswise into 2-inch wide strips. This is enough. So let's start cutting this Chinese cabbage. Start cutting it in the middle. cut it into half. And then we'll cut it into half again. This is how it looks like. They're very fresh. We'll do the same in this other half. Then we'll remove this hard part. After that, we'll cut this into like an inch into pieces. So here it goes, all the cut parts of the Chinese cabbage. I just need to cut this into half because it's quite big. As I said, this sink is clean before I use it to gather all these cabbages. So first, I'll be washing this again before we put the salt and the drinking water. To make sure that we are using clean cabbage, even we cleaned it a while ago. Then we will put it back to the bowl and start salting process. We're almost there. So we're fine. We already got all the pieces of this Chinese cabbage. So let's proceed in salting the Chinese cabbage that we already cut into pieces. We'll put it all together, the ones that we drained a bit, and then this. And the last. As it already have water in its body or in its parts, I'll be using 3/4 of salt here because it's 1.5 kilograms. We'll mix it together with the Chinese cabbage. I'm now using my gloves, my clean gloves, which I used in washing the Chinese cabbage a while ago. Make sure all the cut pieces of this Chinese cabbage have been mesmerized with the salts. So this will be staying for 1 to 2 hours in this pan. See. And we'll cover it. Due to my excitement, I already remove this part and this bottom part of this radish. So let's now proceed preparing this radish by peeling this off. It's good. So we'll remove this part later. I think this is okay for slicing already. Just be very careful, but it will be better if you cut it into half so you will not have hard time cutting it. So I will be cutting this into like a matchstick. So I already slice it into these parts. And then, like a matchstick. We only need 20 ounces. Like around 500 grams. $500 to 600 grams, like that. Because we have 1.5 kilos of Chinese cabbage. Let's proceed with the ginger. Only 1 teaspoon of this. Okay, let's move forward to garlic. So we need 5 cloves of garlic. Six. For this instance, because it's 1.5 kilograms, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Next is 4 medium scallions. For the scallions, and we're done with the scallions, garlic, and ginger, plus the radish. So let's proceed in making the spice paste. Add the garlic, add the ginger, it's 1.5 teaspoons. Sugar. Just one moment. One teaspoon of granulated sugar. Let's make it 1.5. 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. One, 2, and 3. Let's mix it. No, it's 1 tablespoon. 1, 2, 3. 4. So it's equivalent to 1 tablespoon. So it's only mild. So that's it for the paste or the spice paste. So that's it for the paste. So this is the spice paste for the kimchi. So it's already 2 hours of salting this Chinese cabbage, and now I'm going to spin it over to release the excessive water, and I'll wash it after. There we go. Watch this. Washing time. Where's my hand? I think it's okay. I can use the spice paste after. We'll try not to there's water. Okay, it's fine. You can now proceed in mixing the spice paste and the Chinese cabbage. Just put this here. And after, I will mix the spice paste. We can use the spoon, and we can also use our hands to mix this. Next is we'll put the white radish and the scallions. clear. Pepper paste. Okay, I think this is fine now. We can move it or transfer it to the mason jar. Here is our mason jar. Start moving or transferring. You have to press it down so there will be no spaces for air. Press more. So we're almost done putting inside the ingredients for kimchi, and that's it. Just need to push this more down. So we'll now be putting, see how nice it is. So that's the kimchi now inside the mason jar. So what I need to do now is to put this glass, a piece of glass here, to push it this more down. I'll be putting this cover to start the fermentation. Okay, don't forget to put a plate here or a bowl to catch any fluids coming out from this jar during fermentation period. So it will take like 5 to 7 days before you can taste a bit of your kimchi. So that's it for now, and thank you for watching. And this is my kimchi. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button for any notifications. Thank you.